Hi, I am John Pokémon, the only YouTuber ever who publicly films in his closet. There are over 1,000 unique Pokemon spanning over 25 mainline games. With so many unique creatures, there has to be a way for someone to figure out if one of them is good or not. Well, there is. I have played tons and tons of Pokemon over my life. Name a generation and I've probably played it. I've also done way too much research than is necessary about the competitive scene. Today, I will teach you how to figure out if a Pokemon is competitively viable. Our first thing we will be discussing is base stat totals, or BSTs. Each Pokemon has 6 stats, being HP, attack, defense, special defense, and speed, each one with a number attached to them. For our sake, we will only be discussing level 50, as that is what the general competitive scene uses. Stats are split up in between bulk, being HP, defense, and special offense, and offense, being obviously attack, special attack, and speed. Each Pokemon has a unique pattern to each of them and a specific appeal to it. What makes a stat spread good is a combination of reliability, clear understanding, and synergy. A well made stat spread understands what the Pokemon should be good at. A defensive Pokemon would have a lot of high defenses and HP, while a special, very fast attacker would have high special attack and high speed, of course. Now, base stats are important, but they're not the only important thing when it comes to making a Pokemon good. Our next pillar we will be discussing is abilities. Now, every Pokemon has 1 to 3 potential abilities it could have, and they each do different things. Now, some are better than others, and some are blatant problems for the Pokemon that have them, but the main point is to choose one that will help not only your individual Pokemon, but your team as a whole. For example, an ability like neutralizing gas will eliminate all other abilities and could potentially destroy the enemy team, while a Pokemon that has an ability like Clear Body makes them completely immune to stat changes. So far, we've only discussed things that affect the individual Pokemon in question. However, our next concept is one that solely relies on its interactions with other Pokemon. Our next pillar is typing. There are 14 types, and each Pokemon or move has 1 to 2 of them. Every type has different offensive and defensive strengths and weaknesses. For example, a normal type Pokemon would take no damage from a ghost type attack, but double damage from a fighting type attack, while an electric type attack would deal double damage to a water type Pokemon, but not the same as an electric type Pokemon. Another important part about typing is same type attack bonus, or stab. Basically, whenever a move is used that has the same type as its user, it deals an extra 50% damage. So, if a Pokemon that isn't very strong offensively uses a move that is the same type as it, it can still deal a drastic amount of damage, because 50% is a lot. Finally, we've reached the last pillar, the most important pillar, the glue that holds together all other facets of a Pokemon to make it great. We're talking about the move set. Every Pokemon has a maximum of 4 moves that it can bring to a fight, and they are learned either through leveling up in game or by using an item called a technical machine, or a TM, that basically teaches the Pokemon a move. All the other pillars could be terrible on a Pokemon, but as long as it has a good move set, it can be a great Pokemon. For example, Smeargle has terrible typing, terrible stats, and a terrible set of abilities, but it can learn every move in the game, which makes it one of the best Pokemon in the series. The best Pokemon by far is Incineroar. It has fantastic Fire Dark typing, has great optimized stats, and it has one of the best abilities, Intimidate. The reason why I bring it up is because it also has a fantastic move set. with moves like Fake Out, Parting Shot, and other very powerful moves. Thing is, if Game Freak decided to give them a terrible moveset or even a mediocre moveset, it would be nowhere near the best Pokemon. But they did, and now the stupid red cat is everywhere. So, now you know the four main pillars that makes a Pokemon viable. Base stats, abilities, typing, and movesets. Don't forget that this entire system and all of these mechanics doesn't quantify if a Pokemon is really good. It just means that it's legitimately viable in competitive scheme. Remember, nothing beats a Gumi's face, even if it can smash it in one hit. Thank you.